Good morning. Today we go live with CNN and Filipino superstar Rico Hizon. I'm a huge fan of Rico. He's in CNN anchor in the Philippines. I first met Rico in 2016 in Singapore and I was starstruck. I had long watched him on the BBC. He was BBC's lead anchor for the Asia Pac region. I visited Singapore. The BBC had done an interview with me perhaps the year before and stuff, a Singaporean reporter called Lisha Chi. I kept in touch with her and she invited me to the studio and Rico let me play around with the studio. And the studio in Singapore mimics exactly the studio in London. They spent about £1 million building that studio in London. I'm just talking about the one room from where they present, and they mimicked it completely in Singapore, so God knows how much they spent. Rico let me sit in his chair, let me read the news off his prompter. He let me stand and read the news off the prompter, pretending, of course, with the entire studio around me. If any of you watch BBC News, then you will understand exactly what I mean. So I was super chuffed. This predates Instagram. All this video would have been on my Facebook and stuff. And I had a ball. The kids were so young. And I was just on a roll and I felt amazing. Well, anyways, I sort of kept in touch with him, tried to keep in touch with him. And last week he just randomly walked into my store. It was crazy. Now, the year before he reached out to me and he asked me if I could do a special cameo for his son, who was a big fan of mine, and I gladly did so. And I was so chuffed to hear from him. Well, he walked into my store and I recognized him immediately and I was so happy, and we shot some great content together and I put together an amazing suit for him. I was starstruck when he walked into my store. I continue to be the celebrity tailor. I'm blessed to work with the most iconic people globally, and I promise you I will bring you more and more icons of our age. So whilst I have you, please help me to like and share the live, and let's get going. And we shall call Rico, who is currently in the Philippines. Good, you will take this camera then, okay? You will hold two. Now you will click the likes, the highs. I'm right on time for Rico. Okay, start from the bottom. Yeah, like that, exactly. Come on, Rico, after such a resounding introduction, you should be picking up. Sending a text. I did alert him at 8:45. So he should definitely pick up, unless he's on the phone with someone. And whilst I have you all, please help me to like and share the live. Let's try again. I always have these issues, right? I'm plagued by them. I'm continuously plagued by these issues. Come on, Rico, my man. Where are you? Don't go backwards. Just keep straight forwards. Come on, Rico. It's Monday for you, Lisa. It's Tuesday for me. Yeah, tell him, Simon. Tell him to pick up, for God's sakes. What's he doing to me? Well, I don't feel him. Rico!
Wait just a second.
Take your time. Take your time. Take your time, Mr. Handsome.
Oh no, hello, how are you?
I'm good. I can't see you though, your video's paused.
My video's paused?
Yeah, just click the screen. Click the screen, maximize me, hit the video button. Right now you're paused.
No, I'm not.
You can see me,
I can see you.
but I cannot see you.
Yeah? Wait, let me see.
Okay, now re-click the video button. There you are.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So happy to be doing this. You don't understand. You know what I mean? Like, I have met and worked with so many celebrities in my 25 years. Celebrities galore. I mean, I've worked with Imagine Dragons, Terry Bradshaw, Alan Shearer, Harry Kane, Meghan Markle, Russell Crowe, Sigourney Weaver. It goes on and on. I don't even know where to start, where to begin. I work with 3 American presidents, but I am just as happy working with you. You know what I mean? Like, I tell you honestly, when I met you in 2016, I was so like over the moon because I'd spent years watching you on the BBC.
My goodness. And you know, it was just, goodness, my friend said, would you like to go to Sam's Tailor? I said, oh my goodness, yes, I haven't visited Roshan yet.
Fantastic.
And then I said, let's go. That's why it's really just because we were just there for less than 24 hours. So it was just really...
That's all you need.
Thank you so much.
No need to thank me at all. I'm the one who's grateful to you. So listen, did you send your son the second video?
I did.
Was he happy?
He was so happy.
Okay, great stuff. Listen, I loved your last post about that P-pop band.
Oh, the P-pop. Yeah. Oh, how did... Oh, yes.
I thought that was brilliant.
Now, Roshan, because because I'm quite busy, I have a social media team.
Yeah.
And they guys to pull out a lot of my old videos, and they re-edit and they repost it on my social media.
Well, it was still great viewing for me. Bro, you should have me on your show. I do all my social media myself. I could have the most phenomenal conversation with you. You just give me a date and I will fly out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you know what's going to happen is that I'm going to start this new platform this coming October.
Yeah.
So right now, as I mentioned to you, I work for SM Investments.
Yes.
That with me is our CFO, the gentleman that you met who I was with in Hong Kong.
Yes.
And I will be moving to a new position here within the corporation, so that will enable me to go back to TV.
Great.
So I will have a weekly show, and it will talk about social media. It will talk about all kinds of new business.
Well, I would love to sit and talk about how I pivoted during the pandemic.
To K-pop, the K-pop phenomenon. So I'll be having one show on content.
So when you decide to have me on, in the build up to it, I can pump out tons of content hyping up the episode. And again, I can do the same post the recording.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. So listen, buddy, I mean, I'm a social media, I don't know, I would say a self-professed expert. You know what I mean? Like the kind of stuff that I've achieved over the last 5 years has just been remarkable. It's genius. It's also completely unique. Nobody has done what I did. I never wrote a business plan or a blueprint. I just have stumbled across this journey and continue to do so. And it's been quite wild. And I would love to discuss that or anything else with you on your show. For now, I'm going to present to you your new suit. Okay, this will be your first Sam's Tailor suit. I've actually worn a gray pinstripe so that I can twin with you. Okay, I'm going to pass this phone to a colleague of mine. And so that I can talk freely and talk you through your suit. And if you can't hear or see me at any time, just holler. And if you have any questions, just interrupt me, okay? And remember, this is all about you, so I need you to love it. Otherwise, you know, the whole point of this call is for you to screen the suit. So if there's anything that you're concerned about or not happy with, it's better you're honest and tell me, and so I can rectify it before sending you the suit, okay? This is all about you.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go.
Yeah.
Interrupt me at any time. We turn the screen round. And make sure you can see and hear me. And if you cannot, just tell me. So like I said, I am twinning with you today. I'm wearing a gray striped suit.
Hey.
Say that again?
Yes, I know, we're twinning. You know what? What we'll do is I'm going to wear that same suit when I interview you.
Okay, and then we'll discuss what suit you want me to wear. But yes, we're definitely twinning. And this is your new baby. Okay? And I love it. And it's the first time that I'm working with you. And I only got to see you for 30 minutes. Maybe not even 30 minutes. So I went with something that when you look at it, it looks traditional. Because I was envisioning that you use this on TV. and for meetings, but it is still sprinkled with my signature details. So let me talk you through it. I've got you in a 2-button, okay? 2 glorious Marzoni buttons, double stamped in Marzoni. I believe these are the world's best buttons. I'm actually wearing the same buttons, the same Marzoni buttons, okay? I've got my signature ... hand, needle and thread pick stitching all around the jacket. You always hear me say ... hand, needle and thread pick stitching in all my videos. I've been saying it for years. And I've got it on both sides of your very narrow notch lapel. So we've done a notch lapel, which is the most basic, historical, traditional lapel, but I've gone quite narrow, so it does look contemporary. The pick stitching is around the collar. You have a functional buttonhole here, where you can wear pin, badge, flower, corsage. I wear pins in my buttonholes. It also has a flower loop to catch the stem of a fresh flower. Where I've started to insert my signature details are the Barchetta breast pocket with the curve and kick. So I didn't invent this. This has been around for centuries. But, you know, very high-end, the top-end Zegna suits, Kiton suits, the top-end Tom Ford suits, the top-end Brioni suits, they will always have a Barchetta breast pocket with a curve and kick. If you purchase a suit in Italy, more than likely they would advise you to go with the Barchetta breast pocket. So even with the aggressive curve and kick, the stripes still line up perfectly, okay? This is a functional breast pocket.
Yeah.
You can put anything you want in there. I put business cards, my business cards in my breast pocket. It is big enough to easily carry a mobile phone. You can put your own handkerchief, own pocket square, own scarf in there, leave it empty, put your glasses in, or you can pull out, on demand, our built-in pocket square. And the gray theme goes perfectly, and it looks very nice, like a Ted Baker, Paul Smith pocket square. So just some pizzazz upon demand when you need it. As we come down the jacket, where I've also introduced some of my signature details, is undersized pocket flaps. You're a smaller guy. I want the suit to look contemporary without being overbearing or screaming in any ways. The undersized pocket flaps are a very nice touch. The pocket flaps are pick stitched. The pocket flaps and the pocket are fully lined. You've got a secret pocket in here in case you need to insert anything, whether on the go or whilst broadcasting. I prefer overlapping buttons on a fully functional cuff. Overlapping buttons on a fully functional cuff. So every button opens. Every buttonhole is real. Even the little buttons, they are double stamped in Marzoni. So how will you wear it? You will only always ever wear one button open to show off that it's a bespoke suit, okay? I've given you half lining for hot Philippines. My line, the line that I coined, was half lining for hot Hong Kong. I don't think that I wear any jackets anymore with full lining, considering the heat here. And you know about that heat. You experience it probably more than I do, living in Manila. So I don't know if you've had half lining before. I'm presuming you have. But one of the first things that I told you is that your new jacket will be half lined, so you can wear it very, very comfortably. Our workmanship is pristine. It is, you know, you can hold it and compare it to Neapolitan tailors without a doubt. What I've done is I've given you built-in underarm pads, okay? Now this will take the wear and tear, because the most wear and tear a jacket takes is number one, boom and boom when you put it on, and number two, when you're moving around. So the most wear and tear comes underneath the armhole. So I built in underarm pads for you. This will reinforce the interior. I've used the same suit fabric for the underarm pads. This further demonstrates my artisan. The underarm pads are held in place by this piping. And in fact, the entire interior is piped. I used the lining to pipe the entire interior to secure the lining completely, so the suit is a real warhorse of a suit. And it also helps to further illustrate my artistry. You have your name spelled correctly. Spare buttons for running repairs, one big, one small. They're for running repairs. I can send you buttons anytime. You have these lock-away pockets tucked in for easy in and out on the fly, or pulled out, and you can secure any items. You can even hide the button if you're smuggling anything through customs. And you've got that on both sides. You have a utility pocket here. By day, it is a presentation pocket, so pen, laser pointer, comb. By night, it is a party pocket, vape or cigar. you have a lower pocket here for a smartphone, power bank, or business cards, or your partner's compact, whatever you decide. A very slight roping on the shoulder. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Pick stitching on the back of the collar, flannel underneath the collar, a single center short vent, which is just ideal for you. Rico, I'm going to put this jacket on to give you a bit of perspective. All right? Of course, it's built for you and not for me. But there's a couple of things that we can highlight very nicely when we put the jacket on. The first of which will be the waisting. Okay? You can see the nice indentation into the waist. Okay? So it'll be nice and figure hugging. It'll still be very comfortable, I assure you that. But nice and figure hugging will give you a great silhouette from both the front and the back. Okay? The second thing is you can see the shoulders are very soft and sloping. Okay? And I've given you a very short European roping at the ends. Just an introduction to a rope shoulder. I'm sure that you will enjoy the European look, which will give you more of a Michael Phelps-esque physique. But we can discuss that when you actually get the suit. So overall, you will also notice there will be my 4D fit dip into the back. Okay? Do you have any questions for me, Rico, about the jacket?
Amazing. It's an amazing suit. Innovative. Unique. Artistry.
Exactly. And I cannot wait for you to get it. Now,
It's like a canvas.
It definitely is a canvas. It will canvas you. It really will. So here we have the trousers to complete the suit. Okay? Matching Marzoni buttons, of course. Little buttons, even double stamped in Marzoni. Belt loops as per your request. Pocket guard for wear and tear. My pocket is always loaded with my wallet, my mobile phone, my keys, etc., etc. So I want a lot of longevity in my client's suits. Now, let's take a closer look at the trousers and see what I've done for you. On the interior, I have built-in shirt stays. I believe my grandfather invented these decades ago. What the shirt stays will do is it will ensure that your shirt is locked in pristinely. Just tuck your shirt in nice all the way around and it will never come out, okay? It will be locked in. You have a crotch guard for wear and tear. I know you are hung to your knees, my friend. You have a secret pocket here on the side. And you have a coin/key pocket here on the right-hand side. I believe you're right-handed, okay? This will securely hold your keys or coins. And then you have a heel guard at the bottom all the way around for wear and tear, okay? Any questions, dear friend?
Goodness, I've never seen.
Sorry, you're just breaking up. I didn't hear you.
This is the first time I've seen or woven art suit. Thank you so much, Roger.
No, my pleasure. I'm grateful to you. Now, a couple of things. I'm going to reach out to our mutual friend. I'm going to ask him what his schedule is, okay?
Yeah.
I have no qualms shipping this to you by DHL, right? I'm just worried about taxation on your end, right? Sometimes they give, when I historically shipped it to the Philippines at least once a week, right? And about 50% of the time, I always get some problem and stuff with red tape. I'm going to have a conversation with your friend today, okay? I'm going to see when he's coming back. If he's coming back soon and he's willing to carry the suit back for you, then we'll just wait a week for him. And if he's not coming back soon, I'm going to ship it to you by DHL, but I'll text you about that, okay?
It will be in Hong Kong September 7 to 11.
Okay. If he's happy carrying the suit back, then that's great.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So anyways, I will reach out to him regardless and I will ask him his permission because I've got to give him a fitting anyways for his suit.
That's right.
Okay.
He's really happy that his son had his suit made with you, and he just, and I even suggested that he get another color apart from the dark blues and the dark grays. So now he got a suit, which is, I think, a light gray suit with you.
So what I would like to do with you, if you receive the suit and you're very happy, I would like to make you another suit, okay? And I would like to do a virtual consultation with you, okay, so that I can demonstrate what I did during the pandemic and how I was able to continue to sell suits whilst the world was in lockdown. Now, when I was doing this in February of 2020, China went into lockdown. And for 1 month, I had no business. Okay. And on March 1st, I started live streaming. And I felt like how CNN was during the Kuwait invasion. Okay. I know that's a very dramatic comparison. But if you remember the history of CNN, it was little old CNN who were the only ones locked away in Kuwait after Saddam Hussein invaded and stuff, right? And suddenly little old CNN became the big boys because they were the only one broadcasting. I felt like I was the only one broadcasting seriously and able to sell suits. So if you're happy with this, I will invite you to do a virtual consultation on a second suit, okay?
Yeah, of course.
And then you can see the process, and then please make my year, make my life, invite me on your show.
Absolutely.
I think it would be stunning for my career to be able to say that I flew to the Philippines to be on Rico Hizon's show, and I guarantee you, I will be a great guest.
Okay, absolutely. I know you will.
You know what I mean? I will be. I'm very professional today, and very held back because I'm presenting to you. But when I'm on your show, you tell me what you want me to be, and I will just ooze charm. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we will have fun. We will
Okay,
have fun.
and we can shoot some great content in Manila. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
God bless you, dear friend. I will talk to you real soon. Thank you for everything.
And thank you. God
Say
bless.
say hi to your son for me, okay? Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Let's take me inside. Thank you so much. ये बहुत बड़ा आदमी है.
Yeah.
बहुत बड़ा. क्या हुआ मेरे को एक और ये. You've got this here? Okay, you did you? Hi everyone, that was Rico Hizon in the Philippines. I hope you enjoyed that. It's my first time working with him. You can see that I'm a big fan of his. And if you have questions from me now, I will take them. But if you don't have questions or you're just spewing nonsense, then I will run away. So let's say some hellos first. Brandon, thank you for being with me. Danielle, Simon Mocknock, you guys are so amazing to me. It's just insane. Danielle, you're on both streams. I appreciate you so much. Yazin, are you my Yazin? Yeah, he's a wonderful man. Great suit reveal. Amazing that you're on an airplane, Brandon. Glad that you've got some good Wi-Fi. Let me scroll back to the front of TikTok. If, there's 24 of you on TikTok. If just 12 of you ask a decent question, we can have a great conversation. I mean that. I promise you. Let's see. I appreciate the gifts that you have sent me on TikTok. You're better off saving your money. If you want to support me, just like, share, comment, forward, repost my videos, okay? There's no need to give me gifts. Whilst I do appreciate the sentiment, whatever you're gifting me, 50% will go to TikTok. If you'd like to work with me, you can send me your measurements through the measurement chart on my website, and I can make you something amazing. My suit started at $1,000 US. I can also send my representative to the nearest major city that you are in to take your order. I also have, if you're in the United States, I have an office in Dallas, but you can work with me virtually, no qualms. You can also purchase my merch on plentyofconsent.com. I've got some amazing t-shirts, 6 different kinds, amazing sweaters, 6 different kinds, my glorious Plenty of Consent underwear, 2 different kinds, and my 4D Fit baseball cap. I can sign any items you purchase if you want that. I can create a personalized video for you. I'm also the king of Cameo. I make amazing cameos. You can purchase a cameo from me on cameo.com. It's super cheap. I want to be available to you guys. So lots of silliness. And if there's only silliness, then I will go. I mean, I like new suits. So, I mean, if you, Ramsey, if you like vintage suits, go for it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of people show up to show me off their vintage suits. I've seen a lot of DMs from people with vintage suits. I mean, to me, they just don't look great. I just don't see the point, and stuff. If you're going to spend money, buy a great suit. Hi, Brenda. You can have any color flannel underneath the collar. That was a notch lapel, as I described. Goodness me. I'm glad you enjoyed the presentation, Danielle. Yazin, it is you, huh? I make green suits all the time. I've been talking about green for years. I made a big green prediction and it came true a few years ago. The merch is all on plentyofconsent.com. I can sign any items you purchase. I can video the signing and send you the video, a personalized video. Or I can make you any sort of personalized video to include with your merch purchase. There are 15 different items on my merch site. So I think that's plenty. I can make you a great suit, RST Ghost. I'm not sure where you're located, but you can send me your measurements from the measurement chart on my website. Then I can make you something amazing. I am wearing SimSimmer 2.0. That is my lining today. It's one of my limited editions, organic satin. I think it might be long gone. I'm glad you like my suit, Yazin. Yes, the fabric is from Skabal. Hello, Jay the Chaos. How's it going? Timothy St. James, I appreciate all your support. So RST Ghost, if you're committed to making a purchase, I can send my representative to Minneapolis, or you can work directly with me virtually. Why don't you email me, web@samstaylor.com, and we can discuss how we can move forward. I love my suit too. I'm grateful to you. I make 4D fit suits through uploading the measurements. I mean, I get asked this stupid question all the time. I mean, what the fuck have I been doing for 5 years? What the fuck has the global press been interviewed me about? How do I make the 4D fit virtually? All right. I mean, I've been in enough print media, news media, video media, internet media, podcasts, showing off, guaranteeing that the 4D fit suit will be delivered through the virtual process. Okay, Cookie Monster, you box some garbage. Now you're asking me a garbage question. I mean, you feel like it's different because you're negative. We can see that from your initial comment on the feed. You feel that way because you're a negative person. You're a hater. That's why only dirt and hate comes from your mouth. Okay, you spew hate, you spew dirt. So I mean, your life is cursed, to be honest, because you're one of those people. You're one of those wokeists who only believe in negativity. And stuff. So, you know, I don't know what to tell you, brother. You know what I mean? I'm not even going to call you brother. You know, I really like the character Cookie Monster, and you're a disgrace to it. And that's just the truth. And, you know, at least 50% of the people watching here will tell you the same. You got to snap out of it for your own self. Timothy St. James, I appreciate all the support that you give me on TikTok. You're amazing to me. And yes, I love my hair. I always love my hair. How will I get you a suit when you're in Hong Kong? You have to buy a suit, Edward. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, what kind of English even do you write? Can you get me a suit when I'm in Hong Kong? Your question should be, can you purchase a suit? And even if your English was correct, right, it's still a stupid question. What do you think I'm doing here? I'm in business. Of course you can purchase a suit from me. I'm glad you like my waistcoat. I appreciate you, the stink pig, but I think you should change your handle. It's irrelevant what is the most expensive type of material. You know what I mean? Start with $1,000 suit. I worked with the Clintons a long time ago. President Clinton has an aura that just sucks you in. Yeah, I've worked with Yazin 3 times virtually. He's in either California or Canada, and I've never met him in person, and all the suits were perfect every single time. Lisa's on the stream as well. I've made over a dozen outfits, and I've never ever met her. Between fitting a linen suit and wool suit, Christy Lee, no, not really. I mean, if there's a different fit you're after, we'll provide that fit. But does it affect me the way I fit, regardless of what the fabric is? No, it doesn't at all. So basically, I never met Tom Segura, and I'd already worked with him 3 or 4 times before I finally met him in person. And he has over a dozen suits from me. The stink pig, we should get started now. So today for breakfast, I had a 400-gram hanger steak and 50 grams of pak choy. Thank you, Chris. How did the wedding go? Well, Cookie Monster, you bark like the beggar you are. Okay, so questions have dried up, so I shall go. I will shut down Instagram first. And if you want to sit and chat with me still for a few more minutes, you can jump on the TikTok. So your first ever suit, Patchy 790, should be a black suit. That's what I always say. If you don't like black, you can have any color you want. It's entirely up to you. This is about you. Lots of drama. I would love to hear about it, but I'm not prying or I just feel as though, I was part of it in the build-up, so I'd love to know how it went. I'd love to know most importantly, how they reacted to your outfits and whether my prediction was true that you would outdo the groom. I appreciate you, the stink pig, but really change your handle. So cleaning a suit, what I do is every time I come home, I Febreze my suit and then I hang it up. I don't put it straight into the closet. And then before I wear my suit, I steam clean it, right? With the steamer at home and stuff. Only if the suit has started to lose its shape, it looks tired, it's stained and you can't get the stain out, or you've sweated in it all day long, should you send it to the dry cleaner. Ginger Grump, I hope to work with you. I'm not sure what you mean, Chris, about visit the house in Japan and we can chat. Okay, so let me say bye to Instagram first. Like I said, I can stay for hours. It's no issue. I have no appointment. But if there's no questions, then it's pointless. See you instead. If you want to still chat, jump to TikTok.